What's going on, YouTube land? Purposeless Spider back here with another YouTube video. This is my first video 2026. I apologize that it's been such a long wait since my last video upload. It has been a hectic 3 weeks with my personal life and my work life, besides YouTube, of course, that I have going on. It's been very busy for me. With today being the first video of the new year that I have going out, I wanted to make it special, and I wanted to do something that wasn't dinosaur related per se, but something of my other interest that a lot of you I know are interested in as well, and that is Transformers. And today we are looking at the Transformers Weaponizer, or the Transformers Prime Weaponizer, Optimus Prime. This figure came out all the way back in 2011, I think, or 2010. I think it was 2011. This is not my original figure, actually. I did have one of these as a kid, but I destroyed it, as you do as a kid with your Transformers. I destroyed it, so I don't have it anymore, but I do have this copy that I got a couple years ago off of eBay, and I very much have to say that from the front, looks amazing. Like, absolutely amazing. Built like Optimus. You'll love to see it. And then you get to the back of the figure, and you have, sorry the wire's there, that's my old cord. I'll try to get out of the way. And there's a hand from one of the figures I unboxed. You get to the back, you have this really atrocious looking like back port. Like, you have his arms were right there, his feet, these are his feet for no weird reason, they're right there. His windows, his chest pieces are right there. But all in all, like, besides that, the front of the figure looks absolutely amazing. And you couldn't tell this was a weaponizer because it's all built nice and packedly in. But if you press this button, I think it is. Okay, maybe it's not that button. It's one of the buttons. Okay, it was one of the buttons, but anyways, these sides pop out and guns come out and everything. It looks really, really cool. But apparently I just broke it because it's not working anymore. But I'll show you what it looks like in robot form. It's really, really cool how they did this because not a lot of Transformers have this weaponizer ability where you can have weapons in the vehicle mode. But weapons do come out of these little side ports right here. You can see that things that I'm clamping back together because they do come out. For some reason, this is not wanting to work for me. But I guess we'll just show you how it works when you get it unlocked and everything. But yeah, take a closer look at the truck. We got a really nice red and blue shade. This is what he looked like in his first 2 seasons of the show. We do got some face scratches right here, but this figure is old. Like I said, it is from 2011, so it is more than a decade old. But the smokestacks look amazing. I mean, the side pieces right here where that little tank is right there, I think that's another, I can't remember what tank it is, but there's a tank right there that they've sculpted in. And then of course you got the padding right there, and then you got the door right here, and the windows are really nicely painted as well. It's nice translucent blue. Same with these windows up front. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but the window there is nice and translucent blue. The headlights on top of the roof are painted yellow, and I really do like that attention to detail. Coming around to the grill, you got a really nice white, almost translucent grill. Nice Autobot logo right there as well. I really love that Autobot logo. Then you got some nice headlights right there. These are nicely sculpted in. Same with the front bumper right here with the tow hitch. Nicely sculpted in right there. And then you turn around to the horrible back of the figure, and you get just weird looking. These are his feet, and I have no idea what this is. So if somebody in the comments knows what this is, just let me know because I have no honest clue. But yeah, anyways, there's that part of the figure right there there's no purpose to that. I don't even think there's a purpose to that in a robot form, but I'll show you in a minute. Of course, there's the inside of the truck where the trailer hitch would go. And then, yeah, the tow hitch is up front, the trailer hitch is in the back, of course, right there, usually. But it's not there because they completely just decided not to sculpt that. I don't even think, if I remember correctly, I don't think Optimus is, like, this part of Optimus in the show, I don't think it's, I guess it is blue, never mind. I was about to say it's more gray, but I would say it's blue right around here too. But his hands are nicely sculpted right there from what we can see. They look show accurate. We get to this gaping hole, and I don't think, does the other side have it? Yeah, the other side has it. We get to this gaping hole for some reason, and I have no idea why it's there. It's just a gaping hole, and I hate it. Because you can see his like robot form and everything. But again, he's not a transformer based solely on just the transformation part of the aspect and the figure just transforming and just you being able to play with the figure and everything or displaying it. This actually has an action feature to it, and that's why there's such a lack right there. But it's still a really, really nicely detailed figure. I mean, this is Hasbro. This is 2011 Hasbro. This is we don't care about our figures Hasbro. Our Transformer figures, at least, Hasbro. So it is a time when Hasbro actually gave a crap about what they were doing with their Transformers, and it really does show here. Again, like I said, they could have just sculpted this, made this hitch a little bit farther back into here, or made the back of the truck a little farther back into here, and just made it more complete, so it wasn't that. Yeah, and then of course you go around towards the nice front, get that really nice front again. It does kind of roll, although the back part kind of inhibits that, but it does kind of like, hold on, let's see if it rolls. Yeah, it doesn't really roll. Yeah, it doesn't really roll at all. But the wheels, speaking of, the wheels are nicely painted. The rims and the hubcaps are nicely painted there as well. Well, not really hubcaps, but where the hubcaps would be, it's nicely painted. Tires are nicely sculpted. And same thing with the back. And then we turn under the backside, and you have Optimus's robot form. And you can bend it in truck porn. You can bend it, as you can see. But yeah, there's his robot form right there. There's this little action feature if you couldn't tell. And I wonder if I can get this action feature to work. I don't think I can. No, I don't think I can. Okay, never mind. But yeah, there's his robot form already, and there's Optimus's head right here. So it's just really like, compared to other Transformer Prime figures, it's just, this one is not focused on just the Transformer. It's focused on having an action feature, and that's why there's just this lack of undercarriage detail right here, like for hiding the Transformer within the vehicle. But yeah, that's the underside of it. That's the whole truck mode. And without further ado, I still can't get this action figure to work in vehicle mode, so I apologize. But I will put up a video, a demonstration of what it does in vehicle mode, since I can't get mine to work apparently. And without further ado, we will just transform it and yeah, take a look at it. And I'll show you guys how to transform it. It's really easy to do. Just unplug these feet parts right here because they want to be unplugged. You fold these leg parts down like this. You fold his feet out like this. And he actually is a very, very big figure. I'm going to have to scale this up. Hold on one second. We're going to scale my stand up. All right. Sorry about that. You're getting a greater view of the rest of my recording room. There's that. Hold on. There you go. All right, and from here, what you do, sorry, I got my stand fixed. From here, what you do is you'll have this in the box right here, and then you'll take his doors and fold them out, and then you'll take his truck part, you'll take these little strips right here, you'll plug them, fold them back along these doors right here, and then you're gonna lift the truck, the hood of the truck up. You're gonna try to lift it up. You're gonna lift it up, or at least try to get it right there. And then you're gonna want to swing his arms out like so. And you're gonna fold these in, and they're gonna be stationed right here. So you're gonna do the same thing with the other side. You're gonna leave the hood up right there. You're gonna do the same thing with the other side. You're gonna wheel it down. Oh, I did that wrong. You're gonna wheel it there, and then just have that in like that. And then what you're gonna want to do from there is fold this truck part in. You're gonna want to fold these parts up And this is going off of no directional, man. This is just going off of like memory, because I used to have this as a kid, and I don't anymore, of course. And then of course, what you do is you will take this truck part out, and of course there's this action feature right there. Fold this down like so, and then you will fold the tab in like that. Oh, yep, and there's his action feature. And of course, you fold it in like that. You flip his head up like this. Once you flip his head up, you're going to clamp these pieces in like so. There's a tab here. If you look, there's a tab here, and there's a tab in his chest. And you just clamp that right into there. Okay, and there's his arms right there. There's his arms, and then so his arms are good, his head's good, and then you're gonna flip around to the back side real quick, and you're going to, there's a tab right here, and you're gonna take that tow hitch, and you're going to put it into that tab right here, just into that tab right there. You put that back along his back, and then boom, you have, oh, hold on one second, technical difficulties because he's a little old and his joints are wobbly and he's heavy. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Optimus Prime in his robot form, or Weaponizer Optimus Prime in his robot form. And right off the bat, even though, like I said, he is a Weaponizer figure, he looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, I can't sing this figure's praises enough for, like, I mean, his vehicle mode is atrocious, but his truck mode is, I mean, his robot form is amazing. I mean, you have beautifully nicely attention to detail with like the translucent blue windows right there. You get to his chest piece, you get the nice little gray metallic like headlights right there, and then his red right there. It looks very show accurate to what he looks like in the show already. Except this should be more metallic gray. He does have eye shine. If you look at that, he does have eye shine. In the back of his eyes, you can see he's kind of his eyes shining a little bit. And then he's a little top heavy because again, he's old. His joints are not what they used to be. He's an old Optimus Prime. He's like Peter Cullen. He's 84. He's very, very old, but he is a great figure nonetheless, and he still stands the test of time. If you look to it, his arms are missing the Autobot logo, unfortunately, so that's where the Autobot logo should be, and they put like a MechTech weapon port right there, which of course I don't have the MechTech weapons anymore. Of course, I don't even have my original anymore. My original had MechTech weapons, but like I said, I destroyed that because I played with it too much. And then my one that I got off of eBay did not come with the MechTech weapons. So yeah, but he does. His arm looks really nicely sculpted and everything. You can bend it at the joint right here. That was not his arm snapping. That was his legs. But yeah, you can you can swivel the arm, 360 swivel, bend it at the joint there, forward to 90-degree crunch. Can't bend it back. Same thing with the other side. You can do things on the other side. 360 swivel. Oh my gosh. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, 360 swivel and the arm crunch right there. The hands are very show accurate to what they look like. However, you cannot bend them at all. You can't move them at all. They are just formed to hold a gun, which is what he came with. But he doesn't have a gun anymore because this figure is old, and a lot of people lose the guns, the MechTech weapons, because they're small. Anyways, without him falling over, I'm trying to get him to turn around to the head. Looks very, very much like Optimus with his battle mask on from the show. I like it. I like it. And then, of course, this is for his MechTech weapons right here. Or not his MechTech, his Weaponizer feature, which we'll get to in a minute. But we got to take a look at the back first. See, look at the front. The front of the robot looks amazing. Fantastic. I wouldn't complain. No complaints here. And then you turn around towards the back. And it's just, what the hell were you thinking, Hasbro? Like, sorry, excuse my French, but what the hell were you thinking? Because what is this? What is this? Like, now, I know a lot of people would be upset about this, and I am originally upset, but then I realized it took me till now to realize that this is where the action feature is featured, is like stored. So that's why it's this little big backpack right here. But I still have a gripe about it because Transformers always have backpacks, even when they don't have features like this. They always have this like large clunk of truck or vehicle. And I don't like it. I've never liked it. As a kid, I didn't really know this much, but I do now. But again, like I said, that's where the smokestacks go right there. Back of the legs have nothing on them at all. Of course, yeah, that's where it goes there. But yeah, that is the Weaponizer, Transformers Prime Weaponizer Optimus Prime. That's what the figure looks like up close. But of course, we're not done just yet. If we take a look, sorry, my light got in the way. If you take a look at the action feature, which we are in a minute, we press this button. We press this button, and watch. Boom, right there come these giant bazookas or whatever, not bazookas, machine guns, like submachine guns if you want to call them. And they're red. I like how they're blue and white. They fit the color scheme of Optimus, and I really do like that. Although the lack of it that comes out, so like the sides of the truck come out and like fold up like this. So now you're stuck with an Autobot that looks like that. That looks like that. And you don't want an Autobot that looks like this, because what is this? But it's very, I mean, I like it. I like the action feature. It's really cool. Optimus, you couldn't imagine Optimus having a weapon like this, although I don't think he would, but you could imagine something like that. But yeah, it's the action feature still works, and it's, what, 12 years later? 13 years later? 14 years later? Like, 13 years later, I think it is. Like, it's amazing that this action feature still works, but I do like it. I mean, it's not the worst. I do like it. I wish it, like they could have added something more, because if you're gonna get this big hunk of like plastic as a Transformer, you'd hope that it would say like I'm Optimus Prime or something like that, and not just the weapons. I mean, the weapons are cool and everything, but like, I don't know, it's just not very like Optimus to me. Like, if they made this for Ironhide and like the Michael Bay movie line, toy lines they had, this would have fit perfectly, but not for Optimus. It doesn't scream Optimus for me. It looks cool, and it was very imaginative for me as a kid, but I don't see now as an adult, I don't see the concept behind it, because it's not very much Optimus, because he doesn't resort. Transformers Prime Optimus at least doesn't resort to violence unless it's the last resort. Unlike Bayverse Optimus, Transformers Prime Optimus is the like complete opposite. So I like it, but then like I said, I don't think it's not very much Optimus to me. But yeah, so to get those back in the truck, you just do this. Pull this tab right down here, and you just pull that tab down, and boom. There you go. And then you want to do it again, you just come out like that. And then you get that latch right there. It's just that lever right there. And then you press that light, and then you get out like that. And like I said, press like that, and it's transformed like that. You can't even tell it was there. Look at that. Can't even tell it was there. But yeah, that is the Transformers Prime Weaponizer Optimus Prime, released back in 2011, and I really cannot sing my praises enough for this figure. I hold a very nostalgic piece of my heart to it. It is a very, very, very nice articulated figure. I like the action feature, like I said, even though it doesn't scream Optimus. It's a really nice action feature, and it's something that, like, back in the early 2000s, I guess, the 2010s, you would want something like this. Like, if you watched Transformers Prime and you liked Optimus's character, and you couldn't get your hands on just the regular Voyager class or the first edition, and you got your hands on this one. This one was a nice little replacement because it is a lot larger than the actual figures are. Excuse me. Than the other figures are, like the Bumblebee, Wheeljack, Ratchet, Bulkhead, RC. All of them are smaller than him, and I really do enjoy that because that makes it to scale. And it's not like with the Voyager in the first edition, they're not much smaller than the other Autobots. But this one, this Optimus in the show is much taller than the Autobots. And this one has that scale to it. If you want to just get this one and have the rest of the Autobots, you could do that. I mean, it's if you want more detail and more attention to like the big backpack on the back, I'd get the Voyager, the first edition Optimus. If you can find it, it goes for ridiculous prices on eBay and everything. But if you can find it, I would pick this guy up. He does not himself because he's not a first edition or a technical Voyager class. But I would classify him as a Voyager class. He is a very nice figure, and if you can get him for a steal, get him while you can, because he does. I have seen him for scalped prices online. So if you can get him at, well, like I said, while you can, because once he's gone, some people like myself, diehard Transformers fans, will buy him and they'll keep him and they won't sell him. So I get him while you can. He's a great shelf piece. He's right now on the shelf for the rest of my Transformers. So he's a great shelf piece. I can't sing this Transformers praises enough. He is a great looking figure. I love Transformers Prime. That is a go-to TV show. And if you haven't checked that show out, check the show out. If you want to check this figure out, like I said, look up Weaponized or Optimus Prime on eBay or something like that, because it'll be the best place to find it, because it is, like I said, it's not rare, but it's going to be rare once more diehard Transformer fans like myself get a hold of it. They'll want to keep it and add it to their collection. They're not going to sell it. So yeah, just keep an eye out for it. If you find it, grab it. I promise you won't be disappointed. It's got a really fun action feature right here, and then like you don't gotta do anything at all. You just gotta pull the lever down, and it just goes. Oh, you just pull the lever down, latch it into place, and it goes right back into truck mode. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Optimus fell over. Prime down. But yeah, he looks epic. Just epic. And you can't even tell he has a backpack from the backside of it. So that's why another reason why I love this figure is because you can't even tell he has a backpack. So from the shelf standpoint, looks like a great figure. And if you can have him in the shelf like this. You can have him like, oh, I think I broke it. Yeah, I think I broke it. Okay, never mind. I didn't break it. You can have him like that. You can have him like in there like that. You can have him any way you want to, but it looks perfect. I mean, like I said, I can't sing this figure's praises enough. It is phenomenal. The truck mode is a little bit to be desired, but the robot form from the front looks absolutely amazing. Hasbro killed it back in 2011. But I will be doing a lot more Transformer figures on this channel. I'll be doing a lot of reviews for my own collection that I have. So I don't have the boxes, the original boxes, or the instructions. So we're just gonna be winging it. But yeah, so I'm really excited about what the future of this channel holds for the new year. All right, guys, that is going to have to do it for this video. I hope you liked this figure. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. And if you want to check out more, don't forget to check out the rest of my channel. I have some videos up there about some dinosaur unboxings. I'm going to do more Transformers from my collection just so I can kind of get a little bit more out there for my audience, because I know a lot of my audience viewers aren't subscribed to me, and they like to watch my videos. So if you aren't subscribed, subscribe, please. It would really help me grow my channel. My goal in 2026 is to get it to hopefully 100,000 subscribers, but we're not going to hold a candle to that, because I don't think we can get that far, but we're going to hope. Now that I got my new things going on in life, I have more time to put out more videos, and I can produce more for you guys, and that's going to be my goal here. But anyways, guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.